this video because it's a secret vlog, and I can only make this vlog while dissociated is away, namely Nin is away, because I have decided that I want to propose. I don't want to spend my life with anybody else but Nin in the dissociated system. I went Nin, and whatever the system, like whatever system integrations happen, whatever system struggles happen, whatever trauma comes up, I want to share our lives together. And so I'm going to ask Nin to marry me. But that's a secret. So this is going to be a secret vlog because it's going to be really stressful. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do everything. Like, the thing is, I want it to be very much the right moment, and I know that you can't plan for that. So basically what I want to do is be prepared. On Boxing Day, the 26th, us and the dissociated system are going to go on a romantic getaway to London as a holiday present disguised as an opportunity to propose romantically. Hopefully we're going to go to an art gallery, and we might check out Winter Wonderland. I'm not really sure, but it's like a really nice hotel, and we got a really good deal on voucher. We're gonna have to see how it goes there. So I wanted to have a special ring box. I wanted to have written some words, not necessarily like a poem and not necessarily like a speech, because I'm gonna ad-lib the speech when it comes. But like, I'd like to at least write a little something that explains how I feel, what I want for the both of us. I know that Jer and Ribbon and Lacey, I think Cal too, are behind me 100%. This decision is approved by the system because we are traveling on Boxing Day. It's going to be a bitch of a trip, but it's going to be great because we get to do it together. And I'm going to be nervous, and I don't know what to do to prepare for the end. I don't know where to do it. There's like several really romantic spots, but I also want to catch the engagement on camera, because not only do I think that people online would appreciate seeing it, but also because we have DID, it would be nice if Kyle could go and watch it later, or Jeremy can go and watch it later, or Ribbon, or anybody. I wouldn't mind seeing that romantic moment again some other time too. Me and Nin have talked a lot about marriage and talked a lot about spending our lives together. I'm not too concerned that the answer is going to be no. I'm more concerned about making it as memorable as possible. So we're going to see. Anyway, stay tuned. Okay, so I finished the little thing. I wrote a thing on the back. Hopefully it doesn't have too many grammatical errors. This is what the front looks like. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So what do you think about this journey we're going to go on?
I'm excited about it, to be honest, but I'm also excited that I found gloves in our pocket I didn't know we had.
Gloves.
It's a good day for gloves.
Are you going to smack a gentleman and oh, you challenging me to a duel?
Yeah. Pick up the gauntlet, man.
Pick up the gauntlet?
Pick up the gauntlet.
Oh.
Bro.
Which gauntlet? Oh.
You don't actually have to. Sorry.
So what do you think about, like, do you know what is going to happen?
I'm suspicious. We're all fucking suspicious.
You're suspicious.
Ruby's excited, but she ain't telling anybody. But we can all feel it. So she's been hiding.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, we know you're excited. Don't even try and hide it.
So you guys are a little suspicious.
We think that Nan's going to propose to Nin.
What do you think about that?
I think it's going to be cute. They better do a fucking good job. I'm also... I haven't had my permissions talk.
No. No.
They should be asking my... I'm joking.
You're always only out with me around. So, do you have a permission? I don't know when Nan's going to be around and you're going to be around.
Well, honestly, I ain't very happy with that whole thing.
No?
No.
No. No. You're not happy about it?
No, I am.
You'd rather the prince date Nin?
No, because that's you and you're dating me.
I'm a prince. No, I'm a wizard.
Yo. I'm a magical boy.
I'm a magical boy.
But no, I fucking adore them. I think that they're really sweet. And
Okay.
I've had to tell them off once before, and
Yeah.
they're so fucking open to everything, really respectful, really. Just like, I like them as friends. So.
Oh, good. Because they like you as a friend, and they want to be friends. Yeah, they like being friends, and they want you in their life too.
Did you actualize?
Maybe. So, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I love you very, very much, you know?
I love you too.
How many onion rings am I allowed to eat?
I love you so much.
I love you so much. Thank you.
As soon as I get one,
You can have, like, at least half of them, if not
I
more.
want to have one. I want at least one.
You can have
Preferably
one.
two if you're
You
feeling
can,
better.
yes, you can have as many as you damn want.
Hi. Hi. Welcome to the softest bed in the world.
The softest bed.
It's the softest bed.
What movie you want to see?
What movie do you want to watch tonight? Oh, are you smirking at yourself because you think that you're being really clever?
I am clever.
You are clever.
I'm clever, damn it.
Question to ask.
Yeah.
Are you excited to try the shower out?
I am excited to try the shower out. I can't wait. I love good showers. Jeremy's gonna sit on the bed.
It's like a cloud.
It is like a cloud.
It's like a cloud.
Isn't it the softest?
You're gonna sleep good tonight.
I already had a nap in it.
Really?
Yeah, for like a solid hour.
I was a little worried because you couldn't sleep.
No.
You ended up falling asleep.
Me and Nan both had dreams and slept. The pillows as well. Put your head on a pillow. Aww. Bestie, you're so cute. My bestie is the cutest bestie.
You're a comfy bestie.
You're a comfy bestie. Aww. Oh, that's the sweetest thing I've ever seen. It's a Jeremy. Hi, it's Jeremy and his kitty
It's a Jeremy.
It's a Jeremy.
It's the bestie bunch.
The bestie bunch.
Oh my god, I love this jacket. Nick gave me a jacket. It's a badass jacket. It's so good. I wear a jacket just like this inside, and it's like so good, and it fits so well. And the Canadian patch for this shoulder is coming, and so I'm gonna have the asexual patch and the Canadian patch just like it is inside, and I'm so excited.
You look so good. You look so good.
I look very manly in this jacket.
Because you are manly.
Which is weird because I look super femmy inside with it.
Aww, he a curvy boy.
I'm curvy.
He a curvy boy.
I'm a curvy boy.
Kyle likes it.
He likes the butt.
You like the butt.
I do like the butt, but he likes the butt too.
He likes all of you.
He likes the butt. corner.
Lots of sparkly lights.
Yay!
Hooray!
You had me starstruck since I first saw you. But now that radiates pierced the very fabric of my being. You're absolutely dazzling. You brought me so much light. You brought my world so much light. You warm up and give me what used to be light. You light fire, inspiration, and emotion inside me. Your system has lit up mine, and I hope that we've lit up yours. Our systems are both incredible stars, with each of us our own ray of light. Together, I believe we can shine brighter than anything that we can imagine. I love your system, and specifically, I love you. More than I thought any human could ever love anybody. I want to light up the world like you lit up mine. I want to bring you hope during the dark night. I want to elevate your life with light for the world to see. I will love you forever. I love you so much. Gotta get down on one knee. I gotta get down on one knee. Dang, it was cheesy.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
It fits perfect. Oh. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna marry you.
Your fiance.
Yeah, you are.
You're my fiance.
So, how does it feel like to be engaged?
How does it feel like to be engaged?
Yeah, is it different? Is it different than not being engaged?
It is. It is. I was surprised by how I felt when you proposed.
Yeah,
Like, I knew it was coming.
yeah,
I both knew that we were going to propose.
Yeah.
But I was still like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I can't stop looking at the ring, and I can't stop smiling, and I can't stop holding it. So I'm stupid happy right now.
I'm super, super stupid happy too. I'm like absolutely overjoyed that you said yes. And
Of course I said yes.
even though we'd like been talking about marriage and proposals for like a while, I was scared to actually do it because I knew that it was very significant. Like the significance of this is not to be taken lightly, at least in my views. And
There's two
like-
people who didn't think we would ever get married.
yeah, like never before I met you would be like, yeah, Nan was never gonna get married. Nan was adamant.
Yeah. So you were going to say Nan was anime.
Well, I mean, Kit was anime. An anime glam, anime glam.
Glanime.
Glamine.
Glanime. But you've got to wait for me now. It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. I've been planning it for a while.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
And
See if I can make you cry. 'Cause
Well-
you made me cry.
I made you cry only a little.
A little bit.
Only a little. But I'm absolutely overjoyed. I'm so honored.
I'm honored. You're perfect for me. I'm so lucky that I get to share even a tiny bit of my life with you. You mean the world to me.
I'm hoping to share the rest of our lives together. I don't make decisions like this flippantly.
I know. That's why it's such a big deal.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm having a little bit of a disagreement with my mom. So, I was hoping to be done well before that video, but okay. We're gonna watch about like a few minutes of this video, and then we're gonna talk about Nan.
Very educational. Teaching so much about love. Not every lesbian couple looks like this, but obviously some lesbian couples do look like this. That's your education for today. Bye, everybody. Bye. It's Nadia. Welcome back to another video by Dissociadid, and today we have Lacey with us. Hi. She's my beautiful girlfriend, and some of you might be thinking, hold on, Nadia was dating Leslie. Well, Leslie is kinda Lacey. Yeah. Kinda not. Lacey is an integrated alter, and we haven't done any videos yet on the channel about what integration is. I thought that it would be a good idea to have you talk about it with me, because integration can affect more than just the alters who are integrating and their system. Definitely. So how would you explain integrating? Integration is kind of like, if you guys have watched Steven Universe, kind of like gem fusion, as in like there's two separate gems initially, and then they combine, and there's like elements of both of them within this new gem, and this new gem is neither one or the other. It's like a combination. It's like a hybrid. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, I'm not Ace or Leslie anymore. I mean, I have traits of both of them. Leslie is more dominant. Like, there's more of Leslie in me than there is Ace, but I am not either of them anymore. More than the sum of their parts. Exactly. So it's not just like two people kind of melding together and then the resulting alter is 1 + 1 is 2. It's kind of like 1 + 1 is 3. Kinda. You've got your own stuff, you're your own individual, but you've got traits from both your integrated parts. It's kind of like 1 + 1 = 1. Oh, damn, I like that. Yeah, it is. 1 + 1 = 1. 1 + 1 = 1. So you're an individual. You're not just Ace plus Leslie. Yeah. You're Lacey. I feel like one person. You are. I have the memories of two people. I have the perspective of living as two different people. Two different pasts. But I'm one person now. I know that, like, we have DID, and so, like, all of us are multiple, but I feel like a singular alter. Like, I don't feel like two alters combined. I feel like a singular alter. It's interesting, but it's really weird. We've only had a couple of integrations in our system, and most of them are alters who are kind of lower down in our inner world, so not easily accessible. But every integration is different because every alter is different. So, like in Team Pinata, your system, you've had 3 integrations, right? In a minute. And every single one of those experiences has been different. So just because this is how we're describing it and how you're describing it as per the experiences we've had doesn't mean that it's going to represent everybody. Oh, yeah. And Chloe wants to do a debunking DID video about integration, and Chloe was like, Nadia, you have to do this video with Lacey, you have to do it for the channel, rather than speaking just scientifically so that you can get an idea of what it's like to... It's okay. I'm sorry. How dare you? I dropped the phone. I'm gonna cry. Oh. There. There. I love you. I love you too. I'm sorry about the phone. It's okay, I forgive you. Thank you. You're welcome. So you can see what it's like from like a personal perspective. A lot of the stuff that we do on our channel is just like educational related. Sometimes it's nice to do something that's kind of more intimate and real. Integration doesn't just affect the integrated alter or their system, because
I was dating Leslie. People were wondering and worrying. I know you guys have been worrying. I'm fine. I'm okay. You don't need to worry about me. That includes Jeremy. I know Jeremy's been worried about me.
Jeremy
too.
has been worried, and so is Nan. And like, I was worried too, because like, it's really sad to lose somebody you love.
It is sad and it's hard because I see a lot of Leslie in you, but also not. You have her memories, so you have memories of dating me, and
Yeah, I do.
your feelings are the same, and
Yeah, they are.
I'm really glad about that.
I'm just like able to express them better because I'm like more able to front more now. I can see that the integration has been like overall positive. I'm glad that I can be like more present girlfriend for you now.
I'm glad that you're healthier and you can express yourself, because every time we were together, I could see how much pain you were in and how difficult it was for you, how scary it was for Leslie to be fronting. And as amazing as all the time we got together was, it was sad.
There was
It
some
was
amazing
sad.
times though.
Yeah, there were, and I wouldn't take it back for the world. I just wanted to make her happy, and I knew I couldn't do that. And I think that
She
you're
was very
happier
hurt.
now. I know.
Yeah, Leslie was very hurt, and so was Ace. And like, I am better equipped to deal with that hurt.
You're an ANP.
Yes, yes.
An apparently normal part rather than an emotional part. You're able to kind of see beyond your trauma. Is that an okay way to put it?
Yes.
When you have a relationship, and it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, with somebody and they integrate, it's not always going to work out like it did for us. We're lucky that, I guess, Leslie was the most dominant part, and that you have her memories and that you feel the same way. And also, we didn't know if I was going to love you. Because you're not Leslie, you're Lacey. You're very, very different. But I do love you. And my feelings didn't change. If anything, I'm more in love with you than I was before. I feel like our energies match so much better. And you being healthier makes it easier for me to feel more comfortable about expressing myself in healthy ways.
Oh, good. Yay.
So that's good. But
Oh my
it's
God.
still kind of like, I was very upset.
I'm so sorry. I mean, I was having like a little bit of a squabble. I don't want to get too personal with my mother, and it's sounds like such a petty argument to be like, Mom, I'm live streaming right now. So I don't know if you heard any of that. Please let me know. I would love to know, because that is so embarrassing for me if you did. Well, it's hot in here though, so let me go ahead and grab. But yeah, so I'm gonna be talking because, like, I've always wondered, like, what happened to Team Pinata, but I don't know, like, when people vanish off the internet, it's hard for me because, like, the internet is my life. Like, as a Gen Z, like, for me to not, even if, like, before I did YouTube, like, I want to go on the internet to contact, I don't know, to post things. I guess we couldn't hear anything from your, oh, okay, good. Because it was like, I was like, yeah, they can definitely fucking hear this. So that's good though. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to play those videos because people don't believe me when I be telling them that Dissociated and has been like glamorizing DID from the beginning, and I always wonder this. I always wonder if Dissociated has DID. I wonder if they were in on it with Team Pinata, or like if they both knew that each other didn't have DID, or they both were like acting the whole time, because like other YouTubers, I won't take credit, have commented and said like, I've seen like when Dissociated is live streaming with Team Pinata, or my sometimes they'll like get into like they'll start laughing at their own like their own fake accent that they'll make up, and then they'll like have to switch, and it's like if you pay attention to it, it's very fascinating. I like people like I had a few. Not okay. I had someone with DID contact me about the new dissociated video, and they were like, "Okay, like I'm sorry, but like this is not it." And for me personally, like I don't watch dissociated. Like sorry, I just have to make sure my phone is plugged in. If you saw it, what did you think? Because I heard people say dissociated was raw and emotional. I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously, a lot of humans have emotions, so I could definitely see that being a thing. It's like not charging. But anyways, as I was saying, Team Pinata is significantly older, and I will talk briefly about that just because, like, I don't even know how old Team Pinata is, so, or was when they were dating, but I do know that Dissociated was like 22 or 23, and Team Pinata was like 30, and I'm 21, but I'm about to turn 22 in October. So, like, being, like, that's horrifying, being in a relationship with someone that, when you're so young. If you were faking DID, your glasses adjustments would be said as a switch. Yeah. I mean, thank you so much for commenting, by the way. Thank you so much for subscribing, being here. Make sure to give the video a like, thumbs up, subscribe. I'm so sorry for leaving you with the dissociated content that you were. But basically, someone made a post in r/dissociated called Team Pinata is alive, which is great because guess what, you guys? You know, I think that everybody should be alive. You know, if that is too broad of a statement, let me know. But like generally, anyways, let me turn up my AC. Alright, I just cleaned my freaking glasses because I have like this ring light situation. Let me know if you can't hear me because of the fan. Fair. I could definitely turn the fan off, but anyways, so there's a bunch of controversy not about the fact that Team Pinata is alive because sorry to spoil the whole video for you. But you can leave now because you know the answer. Team Pinata is alive as far as Dissociated knows, and Dissociated is like the closest, like the person who would probably know that kind of stuff. But the way they described it, and I'm gonna be blunt, y'all. No, I'm not. I'm gonna sugarcoat this because I can't be blunt. Like, I made a video about how a dissociated could be a covert narcissist. I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. I don't even know that, like, whatever. However, Dissociated does seem, in my opinion, to be very, like, to always go towards what will give them the most empathy in the situation. And like I was talking to my DID friend yesterday, because I got a okay, you guys, I got a surplus of viewers on my Is Dissociated Faking DID videos. And I don't think that that is a coincidence. I think that's because people like see the Dissociate's new video, and I can see it says on the thing like these people are actively searching on YouTube, like it says search YouTube instead of browse features, which means people are like kind of not here for it. Like I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because I think Dissociated was in the video. I can't say that they weren't expressing. Yes, I'm sorry. Smudge glasses are so annoying, and especially because I had like this ring light. It was like, yeah. But basically, I think, I could be wrong, but I think that Dissociated crossed the line of what is appropriate, like what DID is, in order to harness sympathy for them. I believe they're non-gender conforming, so I think that I can call them a she. I honestly, y'all, I don't know, because anyways, but what am I on about? I'm just looking at this this picture from my live earlier of Dissociated paused on screen. Oh yeah, I was talking about Team Pinata. So, and by that I mean like DID is different for everyone who has it, right? However, there's a difference between DID and like anime. I don't know, like because like, you know when you go through a breakup, and especially one like this, very disturbing and traumatic. Like I don't care if Dissociated was a culprit. Like, this is horrible. Like, this is traumatic as heck. But where Dissociated pushed the boundaries of what DID is in order to give into the fantasy. I know I'm drinking bottled water. My mom got it when I first got here. I haven't been drinking bottled water for the past 6 months, so I know how wasteful it is. I just wanted to make a point about that I do not condone. Anyway, so somebody said, this might be sensitive, but is Team Pinata still alive? I can't tell if I'm misinterpreting, but it seems like they've passed on. And Dissociated replied and said, the body is alive as far as I know, but it was a close thing. Afterwards, afterwards, the entire system broke down and changed. Which, I don't know. It's hard because it's like, alters can't die. I'll read the comments, hold on. And I'm reading on Reddit because okay, first of all, stop posting me on Reddit, you guys, because it gives me way too much anxiety. Like, so it turns out this entire time people have been worried about whether Team Pinata had passed, but you know, we never got an update about that. We always just had to wonder for the past 2 years. Anyways, Dissociated said, afterwards, the entire system broke down and changed. Almost everyone we knew loved split, went dormant, fused, or otherwise didn't exist anymore. Wait, because all alters exist for a reason. Like, I was talking to a system and they were like, well, I'm not real anyway. And I'm like, well, yeah, you are, because, like, you're out for a reason. Like, even if you are the smallest, like, fragment, like, you are there, like, for a reason, and 100% part of the system um, against whatever this is saying. To Nin, in her traumatized state of mind, felt like she had killed them, and that if we hadn't left them, people she loved would still exist. Yeah, hold on, I'll talk about my opinion. I'll finish this and then. It's not my place to speak on their struggles, attempts, or splits, but we would have said outright that they passed away if they weren't with us anymore. I'm so sorry for the confusion. It's hard for us to put any of it into words. Okay. Gotcha, dissociated. Gotcha. So it just like, and people in the comments are saying like, no, this is all dissociated, like because dissociated has BPD, and BPD has sometimes has natural behaviors that can be seen as like a certain type of way. So it just seems like if this was a normal breakup and not a fantasy DID breakup, then it would have just been like, yeah, I found out who he really was. I'm sorry, they. And, you know, they turned out to be a completely different person and they completely changed. But of course, in DID, in Ninland, because, you know, like, I don't know, people are saying, like, dissociated always has to push the line and say, like, my trauma was the worst. And, like, without saying it, obviously, which, puts a bad taste in people's mouths. But I think that's, so yeah, but that's my opinion. But I'm gonna read some people on Reddit, because Reddit people are very intelligent. Some of them are, like, not every single person, obviously, but sometimes. Yeah, so basically, you know, Team Pinata had a sneezing and illness fetish. And I see both sides of the coin. Like, people comment on my dissociated video being like, okay, like, I don't care if, like, Team Pinata got off on the fact that I was watching Nin sneeze on camera. Like I don't mind, because I'm not into that, and I understand and respect that. Like, and I'm kind of torn, because I was kind of leaning towards the fact that it's wrong to like do that. Interesting. Yeah, but what do you guys think about that? Do you think that that is like... Okay, wait. Thank you so much for commenting, Sarah Gibbons. I don't know when you commented this, so this is so embarrassing. I feel like if Nan had died, Dissociated would have announced it and milked it for sympathy. Yeah. That's actually the correct word that I was looking for, and I really appreciate you bringing that to the table, because that is milking for sympathy. Dissociated crossed the line of what DID actually is, in order, like, and I say this in a lot of videos, but just in case this is your first time here, hi, my name is Michelle, welcome to Iggerso. And, basically, when Dissociated makes these videos that me and Dissociated are allegedly collabing together, because, you know, whenever Dissociated uploads a video like this, like the Mara video or the recent one, people flock to my channel because they literally look it up. It's not in their browse features. People look it up and they're like, wait a second, like something is, yeah, but... Okay, okay. I think it was confirmed. I don't think it was confirmed that they were faking, although to me it didn't seem legit. Kaya still believes that Team Pinata has DID, which I don't know. I mean, like when I was doing research about a long time ago about Team Pinata, I found out that Team Pinata, like at a certain like could have allegedly like made this whole DID fantasy because as a vulnerable person faking DID as a scapegoat for these like little situation. And I'm sorry if that's triggering, and I'm also if that's not true, but that's something that's popping into my head that I recall learning about. And I can't tell you. I'm not Team Pinata. I don't know. Shortly after they were exposed for posting CP on an old Tumblr post, and Dissociated ended the relationship. I forgot, yeah, but people think that they actually didn't end the relationship right away, and I could see that because, like, I'm not sure, did Team Pinata have BPD? A lot of people with DID are comorbid with, you know, like CPTSD, you know, BPD, just other disorders. And if two people with BPD are in a relationship, excuse me, that made me cough. Like, whew. I cannot imagine. That sounds like a trip. Unless of course you're getting help for it, but like I don't believe that Dissociated is in therapy. Like people were talking about how are you going through trauma while also going through trauma therapy? Like that's not things that you do together. That can be extremely re-traumatizing, you know. But that's something that maybe only a person with PTSD could see. Some people have the opinion that Dissociated has BPD. Hold on, I think I got a text. Sorry, I thought my mom said my car was broken. I was like, oh my god, not again. But that's literally not true. My mom has bipolar 1, and I just moved back in with her, and I'm sorry about that. And it's so horrible. Like, it's only been a few days, and it's like, oh my god. Like, and people, like, I can't believe, like, people, I made a TikTok about it, and people were like, you're not the only one going through that. I'm like, dude, I have no idea how other people, like, deal with that. Like, it's horrible, dude. Not the fact that she has bipolar 1, just, like, living with an abusive parent. Like, right now she just sent me a text, like, she's trying to make me feel guilty for things. It's like, Mom, no, I told you I would do it, but, like, just because I won't do it exactly when you want me to, like, at the exact moment in time, like, right now, I can't do, whatever, dude. Like, she'll literally have a breakdown about it, saying, like, you don't care about me. You're so rude, disrespect. I'm like, what? Sorry, now I'm like all upset. I'm just gonna double check and make sure that the camera's on. Okay, the camera is on correctly. I thought Nan's housing association was for BPD. I think Nan had a hen. Yes, thank you, Sarah Gibbons. thank you for reminding me. Yes, I think that Nan found out about his DID after getting in the car accident. Correct me if I'm wrong. She was in some kind of assisted living program. Like, I just feel claustrophobic all the time living with my, like, I can't do this. I don't know, dude. I just gotta keep working, because Uber Eats, like, believe it or not, I can make a pretty good amount of money, even though gas is so expensive, like, with tips. Sorry, now I'm all spacey. Okay. Wheel. We've got Riven, an angry cat. No, isn't Riven a raven? But that also alludes to SRA. He was homeschooled. And his family often went on trips without him. Oh no, they went on trips with him, sorry. Getting his iPod taken away from his parents by 9 p.m. and getting cyberbullied on lines when his friends realized he was lying and left him. What? Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that Chloe was able to convince so many people. She is far smoother than Nan. Nan is quite clearly mentally ill and spiraling out of control. Her fantasy in her life is based upon delusion and behavior is incredibly erratic. Nan also bears physical marks of severe mental illness. Being convinced by Nan is being convinced by a person who is homeless and is also a schizophrenic. That is second thing coming is NIGH. I don't know what that means, if that's like a misspelling. Chloe, on the other hand, speaks and looks well put together. She supports her videos with facts, even though those facts are cherry-picked and misrepresented. Chloe can't resist sprinkling in a little fantasy here and there. There you go. This is what I'm trying. Thank you. Fantasy, not dissociated brought fantasy into DID. Whereas, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, like, people were talking about how, like, Dissociated was saying in the Mara video when they were Mara, they were like, oh, Dissociated, Kaya's speaking over my shoulder. And it's like, people were saying, that's actually schizophrenia, babe. That's not DID. Like, schizophrenia is when you hear outer voices. Obviously not all schizophrenics. I think only 10% of people with schizophrenia see visual hallucinations, so. She's so careful what she shares. Oh my god, this is so stupid. As a narcissist, I love how this person is so sure she's a narcissist. Oh my god, that's so funny. I don't know why that's so funny. It's just like like, how do you know she's a narcissist? I don't understand. Like, she could be anything. She could have histrionic. She could have, you know, just malingering. She could have BP. Like, as a narcissist. Wait, but did you know that you could be a narcissist without having narcissistic personality disorder? I don't know, you guys, but. as a narcissist, as we clearly know that she has, she is able to speak with conviction even when lying. Okay, I think I see why these people think that she's a narcissist. Because, they kind of, with me, I'm gonna be honest, when I watched Dissociated, it was the first time I started smoking bud. So, I would, I kind of forgot, but, I have a really bad memory, so I can't really, recall, but it seems like this person did a lot of research. She's able to speak with conviction even when lying, as we see in the 4-hour live stream. People are talking about how, it's hard to lie. A lot of people, you can't even lie. How, there's some people, you might be one of these people where, you can't even lie. People know because you're just such a bad liar. But Dissociated is 4 hours straight of calm, cool, collected. Well, trying to present that way, at least. Only when you step back to analyze. Wait, is that how you say that? Her sources, line up the inconsistency, and gather all the fucked up things she's done into one, you realize the clever game she's playing. As of Nan's interest in children. Trigger warning. I'm sorry. I'm definitely going to be talking about that here and there, but not in detail, because I don't even think there is that much detail, hopefully. So I don't want to traumatize anybody. There's some things that I'm awake up. You guys, Wendigoon on YouTube, I adore his channel. Oh my god. But sometimes I'm awake at night just thinking about these creepy conspiracy theories, and I don't want to do that to you, with this dissociated stuff in a traumatizing way though. I've been saying it for weeks now, but then I've been going through her old profiles, and see, y'all say I'm obsessed with Dissociated. I'm just going through the Kiwi Farms. Literally, I don't even know how to use Kiwi Farms. All I know how to do is look up Kiwi Farms Dissociated, and I'm looking on the main page. I've been saying this for weeks now, but then I've been going through old profiles, and I've been seeing sheer volume of this shit. I haven't even documented all of it, and I've reached a point where I felt as if I'd gathered enough. Surely people can see this now. I see how at a first glance one might think that she is autistic as fuck, but her work really does speak for itself. Is that like saying autistic as in a derogatory, she's not actually autistic, but say, how in 2011 when people would say, hi, you're autistic, as a derogatory, oh my god. I haven't heard that in such a long time. That's crazy. I'm sorry for doing that to you. You did not deserve to hear that derogatory term. Anything that reads as pseudo-pedophilic is nauseating to dig through. But if that's what it takes to prove she might be a genuine risk, it becomes worth it. Type 1 in the chat if you think Dissociated knew already about the Team Pinata situation. About his thing, with kids. There's a chance that, Oh, we got a 1. Hi, diddly darn dang. Hi, Sarah Gibbons. Oh no, autistic as an insult is... Oh, you guys, I'm literally such a hermit. And I love hermit crabs, and I'm not... I'm trying to get more out there, but literally, I'm so detached from society, I don't even know the insults. But thank you so much. I was worried, diddly darn dang, because I was like, oh no, what am I trying to say? You're missing a live, and I feel bad because I know that you like coming to lives, but I didn't schedule this one because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. It's okay. I woke up a little bit ago in Australia. Yes. Is this offensive? But have you ever seen a kangaroo / koala And how are the wildfires affecting you? Did you guys know how big Australia is? It's massive. And here's a conspiracy. Why does nobody want to claim Antarctica? Who owns Antarctica? As far as I know, nobody. Watch somebody actually. Like, people went to the moon not just to take pictures. They went there so that the United States could put a flag there because we're stupid. I'm sorry. Like, it just... Why can't we all just get along? I'm sorry for calling us stupid. That was really broad. Oh my god. America. I was just trying to take back from all of the obsessiveness that America has on themselves. But anyways, let me stop talking about nothing. But anyways, 2 people told me in my chat just now that they think Dissociated did know about CP before. And I can see that, because when you have BPD, or when you're madly in love with someone, you know, it's just like you don't know what to do, like, you're like, especially, like, Dissociated thinks that he has DID, so... That's gross. Trigger warning. CP finish. I'm... Shortly after they were exposed to posting CP on an old Tumblr post, and Dissociated ended their relationship. I forgot where I read it, and heard, but I heard that he was just a singlet pretending to have DID to date a system. Yeah, well, too bad, because you got someone who is faking. In order to fuel his CP fetish. I admit it could be, and hope it is wrong, but yeah. I guess I guess I should Google the full story. Yeah, Google the full story, y'all, because... Oh, ready? This has 24 likes. So this is like top tier information. And it got the Stranger Award. There are so many false narratives have been spun around the whole thing that I'd say anything of that nature should be assumed false by default. That's why fake claiming is discouraged, because it could be traumatic for Team Pinata. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, is like a lot of like DID YouTubers have come to me like saying, I can't come out like to the public saying I don't think Dissociated as DID, because like then I'm gonna be saying like fake claiming, but it's like not really, because it's like they would not fake claim a soul unless like they're the most popular DID YouTuber on the internet and spreading lots of fantastical misinformation. I don't know. I mean, I've heard that their recent videos have been helping people, so, I mean, that's good. But it's like, I wish, you know, because if Dissociated wasn't the most popular YouTuber, then somebody else would with actual DID. But because that person's DID doesn't present as fantastical as Dissociated's, they don't have as much views, the hypothetical DID YouTuber. Because, like, when it's like a movie or when it's like a TV show, more people will want to watch. Whereas if it's like real life, it's like, oh, wow, this is boring, right? I'm just kidding. I not boring, like boring as in educational, not like a movie. My ratties are doing good. Okay, I still stand by the sentiment that this was done to... Okay, so a lot of people think that this... Don't you love my grammar? I still stand by my sentiment that this was done to manipulate Kaya to get them to stay, just a little bit different kind of manipulation than I envisioned. Yeah, I could definitely see because a lot of people think Dissociated was still with Team Pinata even after they found out about the situation, and they made that whole thing in the road where they were like, "We're so sorry, we didn't know," and people think that they stayed because the Entitled to Life conference like had a whole group conference over like Zoom to cope with the trauma of finding out about Nan's CP problem, and Dissociated like showed up for a few minutes and that like was super nonchalant about it. And then they also asked, I think, Entropy if they would ever consider becoming friends with them again, and Entropy was like, why would you ask me that unless you're still with them or thinking about being still with them? And I can definitely see that because like I don't have borderline, but like I can't imagine how hard it is for a borderline not to go back to a person who's telling them to go back to them because they love them. But it's also like not because you know, he likes CP. So someone said, Nan is alive. I know this because the only functional member of their family told me. No, they don't have DID. I feel like I just like got screeched on the brakes. Holy shit. So this person said, Nan is still alive. I know this because the only functional member of their family told me. No, they don't have DID. And according to past Chloe, they stopped talking to Nan shortly after the pictures got discovered, which would mean that wait, sorry, I can't comprehend when I'm reading fast. And according to past Chloe, they stopped talking to Nan shortly after the pictures got discovered, which is not true, which would mean she wouldn't know about any of the horse shit she said anyway. Also, stop trying to make alter death happen, Chloe. It's not fetch. That's insane. I wish I could have led with that. Fuck. Yeah, so apparently Nan doesn't have DID. And I can see that. Like, honestly, these videos I was showing you I wanted to react to them, like if you go to the very beginning of this live stream, those videos, like, I couldn't even watch them. I was having an argument with my beautiful mother. But like I can't even watch it, like. Anyways. Ugh, so she misspoke. Yeah, for a lot of people with narcissistic behavior, they will say, yeah, that's not what I meant. In order to make themselves seem better, because at the end of the day, like, they feel like they need, like, some people don't think Dissociated even has BPD. They just think that she's malingering, like she has very little childhood trauma, because she's saying that, like, when she had a stroke, someone trying to help her by, like, putting her head in water, like, that was her biggest trauma, or I don't know. And, yeah, but the whole alters can't die fusion bullshit, every time I think she's changed, she shows her true colors. Just like Amberlyn Reed, you guys. Don't hope. And I tell people, because, like, I'm in contact with people with real dissociative disorders, and I say I hope that one day Dissociated will be exposed, but I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I can't say I don't think so. I really don't know. But it's so interesting now to think about, because I think that Nan was probably faking DID around Chloe, so Dissociated really thinks that he has it, which is so traumatizing. Like, just to think about it in Chloe's shoes, it's horrible to think that this person was like fake. Well, I mean, you were also faking it, but I don't know. And then the other conspiracy is that, like, maybe they both knew that they were faking it, like they were both, and they were just doing it for the camera. And the reason people think that is because, like, when they're doing certain when they are certain alters, sometimes, like, the accent will start to get off, or they'll start to, like, laugh at themselves for, like, messing up the alter accent or something, or, like, doing something wrong, and they'll just have to, like, switch. Okay, so this person said, I'm with you on, wait. Okay, so I'm sorry. So this person said 38 likes. Holy mother moly of fuck. So she misspoke for drama points? Fucking damn it. Part of me really wanted to believe her and sympathize. This is also furthering the alters die of fusion bullshit. Every time oh yeah, sorry, I read that. This person said, I'm with you on this. I had an ex use suicide when we broke up, and 10 years later, some parts are still stuck thinking the worst. I waited to comment because Dissociated's wording was clear as mud. As usual. Yes, that's so true. Dissociated's vague on purpose, I feel. Because, like, yeah. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on, become a member. It starts at 99 cents. You get a shout out in every single video. Anyways, continuing. But there was no need to be as vague as she was about it. Thank you. I can sympathize. I mean, I do sympathize with Dissociated in this situation, because it's like, even if Dissociated malingering DID, like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Like, I'm sorry, but that's horrible what happened to Dissociated. Like, I sympathize with Dissociated. If Dissociated genuinely felt that Team Pinata had died, but when talking about it in a video, they shouldn't have worded it like that. They did that on purpose, though, my friends. This isn't something that slipped out on a live stream. It's a pre-recorded, somewhat scripted, edited video with text on screen. There's lots of chance to clarify. And on another note, Jesus fucking Christ. I loved JFC. I don't know why, because I just think it's funny, because it's like people are like so angry. I have to start using JFC more. Jesus fucking Christ. The fusion is when two alters become a new alter. And the comments about Nan's body being alive, 2 question marks, I'm shocked and not at all at the same time. Yeah, because it's like, obviously, Nanette, I think that's his name, hurt Dissociated really badly. And I think we can all agree on that. Like, should Dissociated have seen red flags? Yes. But you know what? It's not their fault, because that's scary, honestly. I've been listening to way too much Billie Eilish lately. I have it in my head. Yeah, but I guess Team Pinata... Oh, did Team Pinata make a TikTok? No. SneezeFetishForum.com. Yeah, no, we're just gonna stick to my regular... Anyways. This person continued on Reddit said, but there was no need to be this vague about it. I can sympathize, I already read that. Dissociated knew that Team Pinata didn't die, so I don't know why they are being dramatic about that. But when talking about it in the video, they shouldn't have worded it like that. But you don't understand, it earns them cool sympathy fantasy points, so you should probably... But when talking about it in a video, they shouldn't have worded it like that. This is something that slipped... Oh, sorry, I already read that. Okay, this person responded, 19 likes. The wording and the fact that they edited themselves crying for the thumbnails makes it seem like they talked about Nan in this way for manipulation and views. I could be wrong, y'all. Like, I know that I'm saying, like, I feel bad for Dissociated, but I could be wrong about this whole thing. Like, Dissociated could have just been, like, the perpetrator. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, so... Dissociated definitely, like, as a YouTuber, Dissociated definitely poses for their thumbnail. Like, it's like I could tell in the Mara video, and the thing is like, why would Mara wanna, like, here, let me copy the Mara. Like, she was trying to give off a Joker vibe, and it's like, if you screenshotted that, that's magical. That is a magical, like, no, you definitely, like, no, this was Dissociated when they were trying to be Mara for the thumbnail. Like, that's how I am when I'm trying to, yeah, but I think that in Dissociated's new video, they are definitely, like, upset, crying about something. I haven't seen the video, like I said, but, I'm not on the fuck Kaya train on this one. I think Kaya was manipulated by this in an attempt to get Kaya back, and that's why they felt this way. Could be. I think Nan attempted suicide. That definitely could be, because Nan obviously is a very mentally ill individual. And Nin blamed herself for that, but... like she said in the comments, she doesn't want to speak on anyone else's attempts, etc., which is probably why she's so vague about it. Someone responded and said, they could have talked about how Team Pinata went through a lot of mental turmoil and changed it as a system, that alters changed, etc., but that they were still alive. Right, because that's scary. I mean, if you have DID, like, doesn't that sound scary? Like, if you break up with your significant other, you might not exist anymore. Like, that's horrifying. The fuck? And the Nadia thing. Nadia magically went dormant, y'all. Like, poor Nadia. Can't she at least fuse or something? Like, why? Like, it's like scrap that. Instead, she left it vague and made it sound like they died, and alters can't die. Alters can't die. Ollie from Multiplicity and Me. Fusion doesn't kill alters. So clarifying it as well as their body is still alive is just adding more to the alters can die bullshit fire. And you guys, oh my god, Dissociated is the, like, okay, I don't give a flying cow's butt if, like, somebody does the things that Dissociated does, but Dissociated is the most popular DID YouTuber on the interwebs, you guys. So, like, when you're saying stuff like that, like, I know that, like, this is very unpopular opinion, but I personally hold Dissociated responsible for all of the kids on TikTok faking DID. I know that that's, like, a super broad term, like, thing to say, but I think that it was kind of like Dissociated inspired someone else who inspired someone else, and it's like, that's why that's a thing now, because, anyways. So, oh, thank you for commenting, you guys. Diddly Darn Dang says, I'm also autistic and introverted, but I have a channel and just try not to I just subscribed to you, Diddly Darn Dang. I'm sorry. Like how it's kind of like how petty of me. Like I didn't mean to be petty by not subscribing to you. I just didn't. But I am now, so that's good. Everybody subscribe to Diddly Darn Dang. They make fantastic videos about Amberlyn Reed. Just make the content you like and people will show up. Sarah Gibbons said, yeah, I'm really into finance stuff and I've thought about a channel about that. Very cool. Amberlyn Reed, and Diddly Darn Dang says, Amberlyn Reed, when I say this, I meant something completely different. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with Dissociated, you guys, like, because Dissociated's reaction to the whole SRA book was very different than you would think someone would be, but everybody's different. Everybody responds to trauma differently, but it's like, if I found out that I, like, myself as an alter, my entire story came from a chapter in a book, like my backstory, my necklace, I'm talking about Jade, you know, my personality, everything about me, I can see why you wouldn't want to know more about that, because it's like trauma with a capital T, but it's also like, that's crazy. The way that Dissociated like just blocked the person that said, how dare you do that? How could you lie to me? Dissociated was like, blocked. Sorry. Okay, wait. People are like commenting. Yeah. Okay, so Diddly Darn Dang says, yes, I have seen both kangaroos and koalas. Luckily, I've never lived in a place affected by wildfires. Also, Antarctica is owned by no one because no countries can agree on ownership and people don't want. Yeah, but then why does America own, like, what do you mean you can't agree on it? The first person who I'm not doing this. Something called the Antarctica Treaty to keep the land for science. What about every other country though? Like, what about the moon? Why does America get to own the moon, but not Antarctica? Not America specifically. I just mean, like, any country. Like, hella. I'ma go there. I'ma start a country there. I would love to start a channel, but I'm an autistic introvert DID person. So it wouldn't exactly, Sarah Gibbons. Like, unless you have fantastical DID, sorry. Oh well. Because Dissociated does have fantastical DID, and so I do think you should start a channel and share your experiences. But also I understand why a lot of people with DID or dissociative disorders don't, because it's like, yeah, it's like, it's very vulnerable and scary having DID, believe it or not. Like I say in every live stream. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. But I say it in every live stream, so I'll probably remember. Oh, Diddly Darn Dang is also an autistic and introverted, but I have a channel and try not to stress about numbers, make content you like, blah, 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 blah. Amberlyn Reed, I already read that. Shame that Dissociated can be so vague and sometimes yet were so quickly to explicitly say it was an attempt on their life was the audience fault. Yeah, it's like, you're very specific about some things, but others you're not. Yeah, but I agree that Amberlyn Reed and Dissociated do have a lot in common, and I'm definitely more prone to believe that Amberlynn Reed does have some sort of cluster B narcissistic tendency disorder going on than dissociated, because dissociated baffles me. I have no idea. Sarah says, I think they're both similar to each other. One isn't worse than the other in my opinion. Haven't seen recent videos though. I personally think that dissociated is worse, but after hearing what, like, basically Becky literally does, I'm making this my life mission to help people, because one of Becky's family members, or one of the friends of Becky's mom who passed away, like, Becky's mom passed away, and literally, Amberlynn Reed's ex, and Becky doesn't remember the last Christmas with her mom, like the last time seeing her mom, because Amberlynn was basically forcing her to take these bipolar medication that made her forget everything. So, like, that's just so sad. But, like, I really do have a bone to pick with dissociated. I don't know why dissociated bothers. I haven't seen any recent videos either, but I definitely agree that they were probably together with fetish content. I think so too, said Sarah. Diddly Darn Dang says, the only way an alter could die, and even be considered dead, is if they went dormant for a long time and the system had no manner of communication with them, but alters don't ever actually die. Sarah Gibbons said, I was going to say about dormant alters too. It's not the same as death. I think the point there might be about derealization, depersonalization. Some might feel dead, but it's a different experience. How interesting. Diddly Darn Dang says, I think it's because, oh yeah, we're talking about space. I think it's because the moon was the space race. So, yeah, but, like, never mind, I'm not getting into this. Diddly Darn Dang says, oh no, there's too much Amberlynn drama I could bring up right now. But yeah, oh my god, yes, Diddly Darn Dang, I need this in my life. Like, but isn't Amberlynn actually losing weight now because of Ozempic, the really expensive, like, $1,000 a month shot? Okay. Hi. I'm sorry if I'm just gonna say Dark Bloom because that's an awesome name. Hello, thank you so much for commenting and joining my stream and subscribing. It means a lot to me. Dissociated said the fusion of Nin and Kyle happened because of trauma. Wouldn't that happen years into getting better and healing? Yeah. Who is Amberlynn? Oh, Amberlynn is the overweight lady. I remember now. Mama Mia said, do you think Team Pinata actually had DID? I don't think so, because I just read this comment of someone saying that an actual family member confirmed that they don't. So, well, like I said, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, there's only a few things in life that I am sure of. You know what I mean? Alright. Comment removed by moderator. Spicy! Okay. This person said, I personally didn't interpret what she said as Team Pinata is dead on the first watch. I had to go back and see if I'd missed anything that was obvious after reading comments on Reddit. In any case, the case of dissociated is, quote, dissociated is damned if she does and damned if she doesn't, quote. This person, yeah, but that's the thing, is like, when Dissociated said it was the entire DID's community's fault for me trying to commit unalive, it's like, I know it doesn't matter what you meant, because the vagueness of it, like, people shouldn't have to speculate. Like, people are just gonna take it at face value how they see it. Like, if you're gonna be vague, then that's. Oh yeah, that's a stretch. I did get confused at first, but after I mean, I would react, but genuinely, like, dissociated ain't it for me. But after rewatching it, I realized they are pretty good at putting on trigger warnings in the video, and if there was suicide, they would have put a trigger warning, they would have put a trigger warning the fuck out of it. Ooh. This person said, BITCH, bitch, I have DID. I've gone through trauma. Thanks. I don't know, I guess someone was like claiming, I don't know, maybe that was the deleted comment. Stating things vaguely so they get misinterpreted as horrible things as dissociated MO. Yeah, I agree with that. But you have to consider that this sub has a tendency to jump to conclusions and then blame dissociated for misleading. Do we though? Okay, this person said, having DID doesn't give you a free pass to be a bitch in return. You are welcome. Seriously, I seriously doubt that in this situation, they were clearly dissociating from the heavy shit they were talking about can be confirmed as purposely misleading people. Yeah, but why didn't they literally edit it, change it, voiceover, put a thing over it, doesn't speak clearly when under duress, under stress? Have some compassion for someone who doesn't even have to share things that they did but did anyways. I don't know. It's the fact that they could have cleared things up in edit with text, like they add trigger warnings, but they weren't. So lots of people, including myself, were thinking Team Pinata died, or maybe dissociated believed that they died, but felt actual honest remorse for dissociated. I've been in a relationship where death was used to keep me there. Ooh, that's horrible. I know how it feels. I also know that I don't want people making a mockery of it on a YouTube video. But dissociated already does that with DID, so may as well add in domestic violence. They had the option to review and think over the content while they were editing it. They also could have just said Team Pinata went through a huge decline in mental health, which also messed them up. Yeah, like dissociated was like, I don't wanna spill the tea about Team Pinata, but I'll do it anyway. But I'm not gonna do it though. After recording, there's time to ground and bring back a logical center to the brain. So there's time to assess. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's just a lot about that same thing. So all this alters can die stuff. I know it's not accurate, as they literally said before on their channels that alters don't die, but is there an issue with them saying that they feel that way if that's how they personally perceive it? I'd say so, because like people are misinterpreting it. You're the biggest YouTuber, etc. I can understand how an argument can be made around them being such a big misspoken for DID on YouTube, whether they've worked themselves up to that or happened coincidentally, and further misunderstandings of the disorder. But the way they're going on about it, I can clearly see further argument coming from dissociated that, quote, oh, this was just our own interpretation and rationalization of what happened. It wasn't meant to be taken as a literal sense, unquote. Which, Would that suffice as an explanation for people? I'm just genuinely curious, not trying to advocate or speak on their behalf. Yeah, that's a very good question. This person said, this is the thing. Just because alters can't die doesn't mean that it can't feel like this for the person on the outside, family, partners, friends, etc. And yeah, but okay. Firstly, she implies that the Team Pinata had an effect on their life. She never said Nan alters die because they don't die. Alters don't die. She addresses this earlier in the video when she talks about what happened to Nin and Kyle, and fusion does not equal death. Yes. But it's also like, I feel like we're making these arguments because, like, I feel like dissociated knows how to be just vague enough, I guess, for people to speculate. Alright. Diddly Darn Dang says, so when Nin say that Nan's body was dead, this was recent? Yeah, in their most recent video. I don't understand how people, like, want, like, if you're dissociated, HADUR, as in, like, you want dissociated to get better, but, like, it's probably not gonna happen. I don't understand how people watch their videos, because I don't have a dissociative disorder, and dissociated is very upsetting to me. I don't understand. The only people who will know if they're telling the truth is themselves. Well, yeah, that's true. I appreciate that. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. I'm gonna go do some Uber Eats, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on so you won't miss any live streams, any videos. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Become a channel member if you would like to. You get early videos, you get shout outs in every single video, etc. Check out my different perks. Bye, Dark Bloom! And I hope everybody has a good day. Namaste. Take some time to be mindful. It'll be extremely helpful for your entire day. And I really hope that you have a rad day. Bye, have a good day, diddly darn dang. Bye, everyone. Peace. Bye, Sarah.